Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Goldfish.
Boys.
My name is Seth.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Elijah.
And today we are discussing Silencio. Mulholland Drive. How are you feeling, guys?
Mulholland Doctor. It's going to be a good one.
What a movie. I'm glad we watched this together.
Yeah, this is our first time watching the movie together in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to say, this is one of the most interesting viewings that we've had. In
Yeah, we have.
Very scuffed.
Yeah.
We were talking the whole time.
Yeah, but we had the birthday boy, Austin. Friend of the pod, Austin.
Shout out Austin.
I'm actually not sure if he's listened to an episode, but...
He did ask for us to send the pod to him, though.
The pod, yeah. But happy 22nd birthday to our friend of the pod, Austin. Great guy, right? Sweet, boy. Kind guy.
Austin Morris.
Yeah.
Look him up.
We went to Blanco Barbecue. We had a good little viewing with him. So thanks, Austin, for joining us.
Thank you, Austin, for sitting in on the Goldfish Boys screening.
Also just yap this whole movie.
Yeah.
It was definitely him starting the
So, I mean, we had a fun time. We were
we did.
cutting it up in the viewing room.
Yeah,
but
Love Life Baby, yeah.
But if we're being honest, this is the worst movie that we've selected to do that during. Elijah doesn't agree, but...
No, I mean, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
There was too many moving pieces, in my opinion.
There are a lot of moving pieces here. But that being said, we're going to frantically and poorly break this movie down in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Best as we can, right, guys?
Yeah, absolutely.
So what were y'all's expectations going into this?
Going into this, I went to this blind, as I told you this morning. Going into this, I thought it was going to be about driving. No, I'm kidding. Honestly, I had no idea going into it. It was really interesting, so I did like the way the movie went. Mm-hmm.
I had zero expectations going into it. I've never even heard of this movie until you sent it. I had zero expectations. I know you said it was out there, and to make sure you're rested and like in a headspace where you can like sit through something.
And that's exactly what we didn't do.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't watch it until right now. So yeah, it was. I didn't have high expectations or low expectations, but I was just interested to see what this movie was.
Does it make sense now why I was saying, like, if this is your first Lynch, now you got to buckle up? Does that at least kind of make sense now?
Yeah. It wasn't like... I thought you were saying, like, the pace would be, like, draggingly slow. It wasn't. It's just out there.
It's just the content.
Yeah.
It's far more abstract than what we're used to watching in that room.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we're watching straightforward crime films. This is using the medium in a way looser way. I remember the first time I watched this, I actually hated this movie.
Yeah? When was your first watch? During your legendary COVID?
I think it was during my legendary COVID. This is one of the highest rated films of all time.
Yeah.
And I saw the ratings and I was like, okay. And I know that Lynch has a huge reputation as an artist in general.
Yeah.
And I fired it up, really excited. And I remember I liked the movie until the last 20 minutes. And I just hated like a lot of the stuff. I just hated how it made me feel. That kind of like monster homeless person.
Yeah.
Did he not like the whole, it was, are we getting into spoilers?
Well, I didn't have a problem with that, what you're talking about, which we'll get into. But I had an issue with like just how the ending stuff made me feel. Like I hated how like the parents coming in made me feel.
Yeah.
Like them as like tiny people. I remember watching that for the first time. I was just like, what? And I just like felt so like disoriented. And like, I was just like, why would anyone want to sit down and like I sit down for 2 hours and then like that, like what was that? And I was just like, I don't get it. Then I watched it again and I was like, yo, why is it low-key gas? And then the third time I watched it, I was like, this is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Okay, interesting. What do you think changed?
Well, first of all, tonally, I was able to expect what was coming better.
Yeah.
Like, it was my first time stepping into like a world of Lynch's.
Yeah.
And since I had prior experience beforehand, I felt like I was more equipped to like watch it.
Yeah.
And then secondarily, just things just started making more sense. Like watching it for the second time, like understanding what's actually happening now. Because I feel like the twist happens, and it just didn't like click with me. Like I was just like really confused. I didn't clock that she woke up, which we'll get into because I'm sure like that stuff is confusing. But, as I watched it through that lens, I started to further appreciate like the levels and the details to the movie, and also it just hits harder
Sure.
emotionally, and it's like funnier in later viewings, and it's more emotional in later viewings. I'd say that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What do y'all think of the movie?
1 to 10. I know we don't like doing that.
No, you could.
I give it like a 7. I think I definitely like it more if I was like sitting down completely
Locked in,
looking at all the details. Because I know there's a lot of like small things that we missed. So,
For sure.
What do you think, Elijah?
A lot of this movie didn't work for me.
No.
This is not my style of movie. I tried to like sit in and like lock in and like it. I just didn't. But I can see like with a few more watches, I can see myself like coming around on it. Like I'm not surprised.
But do you think you see the
saying.
appeal in this movie? It's like why it's popular?
Yeah, how would you explain like how even though you don't feel it now, how you could get there? Like what is that appeal?
Or do you just not see how this is popular?
I feel like picking up like I'll like it in retrospect. Like after watching it several times, when I understand more of the details and I understand like what's going on a bit better, I could see in retrospect like, oh, I really like that choice because it made this like big conceptual thing happen. I just didn't pick up. I think I just didn't pick up on that stuff, and none of it was very like appealing.
This guy hates this movie.
From the very surface, I mean, it's really cool that it's like a detective thriller that's also a kind of like anti-love letter to Hollywood.
Sure.
With all like the film industry subplot. That's obviously like David Lynch as the director inserting himself. I mean, the movie literally stars a blonde woman.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole subplot of the movie. All of that being intertwined with like, in parallel, the dreams of becoming an actress in Hollywood with the dream of having a life lived with someone you love. Like that kind of flowing. All those concepts are really fun to me. But with that being said, how do you feel about it like right now, outside of like what you could feel of it potentially?
I feel like, or I wouldn't say it's a favorite of mine. I felt like a lot of the mystery stuff came without a payoff. I felt like
say that again.
A lot of the mysteries, like vibes that I liked at the beginning, I felt like they dissolved into nothing. I felt like
that is
there was
kind of
like
what the movie does.
a lot of ideas everywhere that didn't get tied up, or they did get tied up at the end by like one shot. It didn't feel rewarding like at all.
You were like, man, I really want to see like what she was doing before she had amnesia, right?
That's how I felt the first time. I thought it was going to be like we're going to figure out what she was involved in.
Sure.
The movie doesn't care about that.
No, it does not. It's like it's a face for like making you think that's what we're going to be discussing, and it doesn't. I did like at the beginning. It was random and all over the place, but I did like the introduction of all these different subplots because it was kind of like, okay, where are we going to go? Like that was the mystery of it, and then it just didn't get resolved in like a nice way that I liked.
Do you think it went from a thriller mystery to just a love like story?
I don't even know what to.
That's how I
say.
feel. Like it just,
Well, yeah, because the reveal that you're looking for is actually like the fact that she concocted the whole thing. Like technically the reveal is that she's the like Diane is the person or whatever. Like
Sure, I see what
it
you mean.
reels the curtains back and it's like, oh, this is what she put her through. This is kind of like the reveal.
I see.
We can get into it more,
Yeah.
but you could kind of
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. It's just like not the reveal that I was expecting.
yeah.
But that's why I'm saying with like some more watches, I could like shift my mind and like better understand it and like it.
Because in that dream, like now with the context of it being like an unrequited unrequited love with her, that we'll call her black hair girl.
Yeah.
Because she's Rita in the dream, Camilla in real life.
Got it. Yeah.
That unrequited love with Rita in real life, right?
Yeah.
And then what she kind of puts her through in the movie, like all that stuff starts to make way more sense under that lens.
Yeah.
Than it being like a mystery that you're actually trying to solve.
Yeah. And at the end of the movie, at the last like 20, 30 minutes, it really does like, it answers, I mean, not that I understand everything, but I can see how it ties everything together.
That dinner scene, which is really funny that we were like talking over that dinner scene. But I remember like on the second and third viewings, that dinner scene was like blowing my mind.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
like you sit down and all in one scene, everyone like in her
the
life,
cowboy and all that.
yeah, how it was sort of projected into her mind, because you're basically in the beginning of the movie she falls asleep, and then you're seeing like the like spoilers!
Cars. Yeah, we've got that a long time ago.
Latest spoilers ever. It's okay. It's 2001. The way that her mind psychologically is projecting these people, these caricatures, and then their actual role in the movie. So this will be fun to kind of like dissect on a very light level later.
Sure.
But we can go into our simple categories just to warm it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go into
Get
our
those balls rolling.
Goldfish Boy's favorite scene.
Favorite scene.
So you said this movie was made in 2001?
Yeah.
It looks older than 2001, at least to me.
Really?
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Around there.
Yeah, but it still looked good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Favorite scene.
I can go first.
Yeah, go for it.
Easily my favorite scene is the scene where they're auditioning on the set and the woman is singing as the camera is pulling out. And that song is just really catchy. I enjoy the song. But I also love that moment in the movie where it's pulling out, you see the whole set, and then the director's looking around and he turns and he locks eyes with the girl. And that movie, that scene in contrast with the beginning of the subplot where he's being told who the girl has to be.
Yeah.
And I like how without words, you know that he like locks eyes with her and that's the girl that he's been looking for his movie this whole time.
Yeah.
And I like that. It's a business decision, but it's very romantic and sensual. Like the eye contact, like all that,
absolutely.
like that kind of like tension was really cool to me. Like they don't share a word the whole scene.
Yeah.
But the way that just the eyes and the camera direction, it just nails
and the
it.
music, like the scene that's going on, not in the shot.
Like all the lyrics, if you're like listening to the lyrics about like find like the 16 reasons why I love you.
Yeah.
And as they like very romantically lock eyes, but it's not like a romantic love. It's more of like she's the girl, but not like my wife, more like for my movie.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But all that being twisted together, really awesome moment. And then that leading to the girl that they want him to put in the movie. And just like emotionally, I feel that like she's just like not as good as the previous girl.
Yeah, for sure.
But he turns to the old guy, and I like that executive coming in from behind
Over the
he's
shoulder.
He's like,
that shot is cool.
like that whole oh man, I love that scene. That's my favorite.
That was a good scene. Yeah.
What about you guys? I know it might be difficult because there's so many random things going on in this.
Yeah. Sam, you got anything? No. I wanted to let's see. I had one in mind. It was the most engaging scene for me was, I know it's like awkward and weird, but when the girl was auditioning in front of
that's an incredible scene. I
like
love that.
the director and all those
the really
people
weird
in
casting call scene.
I thought the girl's performance was like super incredible. I really liked that, and I don't know. I just felt that was easily the most engaging scene of the whole movie. So surprising.
It's entrancing because the camera holds on just their two faces for like a good while.
Yeah.
And it's like a really poorly written scene. Like it's really cringe.
And it's uncomfortable too.
Yeah.
Very uncomfortable.
It's like kind of bad.
Yeah.
But like it's still so entrancing because you know what? Like I'm not even watching it in the sense of like following the story that they're going through, but in the sense that like here's this older, experienced actor, and clearly there's this like power imbalance.
Yeah.
That's going on with him and her, and she's like just doing everything that she can to get that role. Just all that stuff is just really uncomfortable. Yeah.
Very interesting. Sam?
Yeah, so mine's different from all of yours. Mine was like the messed up crime scene that a really bad criminal was trying to pull.
That was funny.
Great pull, Sam.
A little simple like job, and it turns into this like cartoonishly.
That's probably the funniest scene in the movie. I think one of the funniest moments is when the gun fires and you're
Yeah,
that was funny.
I like that he goes to the room and she's like, something bit me.
yeah.
Real bad.
That was funny, and just like how it keeps on getting like more and more messed up.
Like I like how it's just like it's such a simple job, but it turns into like 3 people dead. The whole building.
He just has to take out one guy, take a book, and leave. You know, that's it. But
see, like a lot of these like beginning scene like introductions to these plot lines like
were like really good.
I don't mind them. I enjoyed how they started to set things up. I think I just lost it from there.
Yeah, but like I would just have to promise that like when you rewatch it with the ending like landing, it's like just peak. I love it. Yeah. Let's move on to let's go with Talladega Nights Quarter of the movie. Let's hit it real quick.
All right, real quick. We just celebrated, by the way, a little side tangent. We celebrated our 50th anniversary of Thompson Movie Club, and we watched this movie. We reenacted the dinner scene, so that was a little fun time. The
I like how you say anniversary, meaning bi-weekly anniversary, like not yearly.
Yeah,
anniversary.
yearly. The quote for this week is gonna be, well, where did it go? I just had it. Okay, it is. I like to picture Jesus as a figure skater. He wears like a white outfit, and he does an interpretive dance, ice dances of my life's journey. Just to be a beautiful quote. And were there any quotes from this movie that stood out for us?
I will accept that if you'll have 0.
I have 0.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time coming up with any.
This is the first movie I thought. Okay, Silencio.
Yeah. Now, for most of us, I think that's the one.
No hay banda.
No hay banda, no hay orquestra. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For me,
what does that mean?
There's no band, there's no orchestra.
Okay, yeah.
For me, it's easy. It's This Is the Girl. That's the quote of the movie.
Oh,
That's pretty
yeah,
good.
because he's like also saying, really, this is who you brought me, right?
Mm.
And then in the directors, he's like, yes, this is who I brought you. Great pick, because
Yeah, it's David Lynch getting bent over by the studio execs.
That is pretty good.
This Is the Girl. That's iconic to me.
Yeah.
Because there's a romantic part of it, because just in the context of within the dream, like taking out the actual real life scenario, that's already interesting.
Yeah.
But then you project it, and it's like, okay, if you break it down, this is the girl. So it's the director guy who is in real life with the girl that she wants.
Yeah.
And he is being forced into like a relationship with the different girl. Like he gets with the girl that is also really close to Camilla in real life. Like, 'cause do you remember that they have that exchange?
Yeah.
Where the blonde girl, who's Camilla in the dream, talking to Rita, and she's like in her mind, like pushing them together.
Yes.
All that. If you start going down that rabbit hole, there's like that line gets cooler. And then her having to like that guy is forced with her, and then what does she do? She runs off with Rita.
Yeah.
She leaves the audition. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Like there, but now what I'm saying is like it's that, but 20 other scenes that have that kind of layering.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why like that line is really sick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Silencio, obviously.
Did they name drop Mulholland Drive only like one time?
They did.
Yeah.
But they showed it on screen like 3 times.
Yeah.
The sign?
At least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 3. I'm not gonna list them all out, but a lot of monologues are iconic in this movie. Like the monologue of I forgot her name, Louise, the weird witch lady that shows up at the door. The Cowboys monologue. Just that whole exchange.
I could see that.
Really cool. He says at one point, when you see the girl in the picture that was shown to you earlier today, you will say, this is the girl. The rest of the cast can stay. That's up to you. But that lead girl is not up to you. Now, you will see me one more time if you do good. You will see me 2 more times if you do bad. Good night.
That's gas. Yeah,
That's really good.
Yeah, and the way he said it was like very ominous.
Like
it was
sinister.
very right. I feel like Jesse Plemons should play that
Dude,
character.
did they remake it? Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Jesse
He
Plemons.
just felt that way. Also, whenever it was like the studio executives being like, you have to pick this girl and stuff, it reminded me of our category entitled Studio Meddling category. Because I felt like that was some studio meddling right there.
That very much was.
Bad boys.
Last one is, I don't care what your wife does. You don't treat her like that.
Yeah. That one's good.
Get out of my house. Get out of my house. I like that one.
You heard the lady. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Next category. Let's just jump into Inside Scoop real quick.
Inside Scoop.
The Inside Scoop. All right.
Scoop.
A little fun fact. During the kitchen scene where Betty rehearses her audition with Rita, Laura Haring, who plays Rita, was reading from the actual script of the movie, which is really funny. Just the part where she's holding the script.
Oh, really? Yeah.
That's just the script of Mulholland Drive.
No.
And didn't somebody in the scene say like, man, acting is just reading.
Something like that.
Like,
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Yeah. Another little piece of trivia is that this movie was voted best film of the 21st century by BBC.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't understand that. I'm sorry.
You will understand it one day.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't understand. I can't blame y'all. Like, I hate it. Like, y'all didn't hate this. I hated this movie when I first watched it. I had it like, I gave it like a 5 out of 10. Like, I was just like, I'm upset.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna have to give this some like serious
Big
rewatches.
Yeah. By yourself in a dark room.
I think at
Best
least-
movie of the 21st century?
Yeah.
Holy crap. I missed something.
Yeah, we definitely.
For me, all time, it's probably like top 30.
Top 30?
Like top 30
Okay.
all time. Yeah, it's it's legit.
Hmm.
All right, that's all for me. Let's go with Kevin Durant, real MVP of the movie.
Okay.
Rita. Also, well, one, she did like a great job, like playing Amnesia, Lost, you know,
Yeah.
and that whole like falling in love like thing. That was pretty fun.
That was fun.
Yeah, because it was like them, you know, kind of being a detective team.
Yeah.
So I love that whole thing. Also, she just got her name off the Rita Hayworth poster, right?
Did she?
Yeah. Okay. Because you know she
Yeah.
didn't remember her name, so she just looked that up.
Yeah.
Poster inside the house.
Sure.
Good boy.
She was great.
It's great.
Let's see. Yeah, I'd go to her too if I had to. Who are some other nominees? We got.
I think it's really just between her and Naomi Watts.
I think so. Yeah.
I think it's easily Naomi actually.
Yeah. There were some faces that she made that were like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Who?
Naomi Watts.
For me, it's Naomi Watts because I think in The Dream, the way that she acts, it's a really specific and like weird style of acting. Like it's like a bad TV actress during the movie. Like the way that she, like her, like really dumb, kind of dreamy,
Yeah.
actress thing.
Smile. Like,
She's like,
yeah.
man, I just can't. It will be like just like in the movies.
Yeah.
Like, like the really like when she calls the police and she gives them the bad wink and like
Yeah.
you know, like that stuff. It's like kind of cringy, but all that stuff feels like intentional. It's like building this weird like offbeat world. She's one of the weird characters. And then that performance being at the same time as the last 20 minutes of the film,
Yeah, the switch up.
where she's like in real life completely deranged and lost it. Like, which just an aside, but again, the trail leading to Diane Selwyn and her finding herself dead in the bed, like after she kills herself, right? Like this stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just really cool. Time.
was cool.
Yeah, but but you would go with who played Rita?
I think I would go Rita, but Naomi were both impressive. They were both good.
You think that whole like end sequence where she's like, you know, having those visions and like, you know, does killing herself, right? You think that has like other implications about like other problems she had, like with probably substance abuse and all that? Because I know it wasn't shown really, like any of that, right? Like that she did have that, but I feel like that's
The main one for me was when her parents show up at the end of the film. I think it's like because a big theme of the film is like success or ambition. I mean, that's just that's just inherently with it being in Hollywood and about making it.
Yeah.
That's just an idea that's strung throughout the movie.
Sure.
And romantically, like again, I've been talking about how like Lynch is tying these two ideas together between Hollywood and romance, and she like fails romantically.
Sure.
But it's like kind of compared with like failing as failing as an actress or failing to get success as her parents come crawling in, and it's like she's feeling that pressure and then she just can't handle it anymore.
see.
It's kind of like how I feel about that scene.
Okay.
I don't think there's any like 2 + 2 = 4 way to interpret that scene, but that's just how I feel like when I'm watching it. Because in The Dream, like they're very like supportive of her like her dream of like becoming an actress.
Yeah.
Or like, you know, it's like very optimistic.
Yeah.
But in real life they come like screaming in.
Yeah.
Right. So that's just
see
how I
that.
felt about it.
What is the scene that the movie opens with the people jumping around and
dancing?
stuff? Yeah.
All that.
What does that mean again?
So I've seen readings on it. I low-key forgot.
Okay.
But it's like, I mean, what is it? It's like people dancing to music.
yeah, it's
And like jumping around.
I don't know. It
around.
reminded me of the doo-wop scene later in the movie where they're like singing and in the whole audition scene.
Yeah.
That's the closest like related.
I would
to.
do a segment where we ask ChatGPT, but I feel like that'd be too offensive, so we won't do that.
AJ would not like that for friend of the pod.
Yeah. But I wish I could be more helpful there, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could keep going down the line here. How do y'all feel about going down this rabbit hole? Like, we'll just pick a character and we'll just try to just game it out for like 30 seconds.
Dissect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Is that
You wanna
fun?
go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Let's start with the cowboy.
Okay.
So, because that's the easiest one is like, she just kind of, in real life, we just see him once and then that's it, right?
Yeah.
But she
Passing
just
by.
completely projects him into this guy that is overbearing on the director guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that one's pretty simple.
Yeah. Let's go into the director guy then.
Okay.
What do y'all remember? Like, just try to lay it for me. Dream versus real life.
Oh, dream versus real life. I kind of like how in the dream, the situation with his wife and all that. It's, you know, someone.
Well, someone cheats on him.
Someone cheats on him.
in
Yeah.
the dream. The way that she protects him. Okay, cool.
So that was fun. Otherwise, I don't see how the whole audition and being pressured part really fits in, right? Like, you know, being pressured to put someone in your role. I think that was just like, you know, David Lynch trying to show the whole Hollywood side of it. I don't see how that applies to the dream and real life character.
Let's break down the real life part, because in real life, she wants to get with, we'll call her Rita, even though that's not her real name.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to get with Rita, but in real life, Rita is falling in love with the director, in the dream.
Yeah.
And then in real life, in the dream, how does Diane treat her? Treat the director.
The director.
So yeah, you name one reason. In the dream, she treats him with a wife that sleeps with another dude at his house.
Yeah.
And he gets kicked out of his own home.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like psychologically she's taking vengeance on this guy.
On him, yeah.
One thing that I'm trying to map out is that, so the girl that he's forced to get with, we kind of talked about this earlier, is named Camilla.
Yes.
But that's Camilla, that's her name in Rita's name in real life.
It's Camila.
Camilla, y'all follow?
Yeah.
And then she basically puts a hit out on Camilla, but that's mirrored with him being forced to be with a different woman. That's kind of like the branch.
Yeah.
So in the dream, the image being slid is the director being forced to be with someone else.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
In real life, it's the image being forced for, again, the director not being able to be with Camilla because she kills her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You follow?
It's complex, but yeah.
It's weird.
I get it.
But that's what's fun. It's a fun exercise while watching the movie.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like
the
where it's all like pointing. What about okay, let's talk about Rita herself. Dream versus real life.
Honestly, she was kind of like superficial in my opinion. Like there wasn't much going on there. Like,
what do you mean?
I mean, there wasn't like too much like between the dream and the real life. She was still kind of just the love interest, in my opinion. I don't know. I didn't see that much.
But she's two completely different people in both of them, though.
Yeah, because in real life, she's just
she's still an actress.
She's not in love with
she's not in love with the
blonde girl.
Yeah, the blonde girl.
But
the blonde girl.
She's also the successful actress.
Yeah,
in real life.
And in the dream, she's just a wandering fool.
Yeah.
Like she's like
wandering fool, literally with no memory.
Yeah,
like the blonde girl's controlling her every move in a way. Like she's completely reliant on the main character in her dream.
Sure. So the blonde girl is making her into what she wants her to be. Meaning,
weirdly,
she wants her to want a purpose, to want like a direction, and the blonde girl wants to be that direction.
Because she's looking for Diane Selwyn in the dream, and that she is Diane Selwyn. And so in a weird
perverted way.
Yeah, weird perverted toxic way.
Yeah.
She is projecting her as this like this useless, helpless person.
Yeah.
Who is looking for Diane.
It's really interesting.
Who is her.
She's like making herself the blonde girl is making herself like
object to be chased.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And she's also like she's the one like leading her, and she's also like the ambitious one who's going like she's the one succeeding at these auditions, and
instead of it's like vice versa.
The one like encouraging her to do all this and go out.
Exactly. And the
that makes sense.
The black haired girl is like tucked away in a closet where she's like a secret and she can't come out, and her parents don't approve of don't approve of them.
Yeah, that's true.
So you could see how.
So that one makes more. It makes sense though. Like I can see where she's making the dream into what she wants.
Yeah, and she's hiding in the dream. She's hiding it from her parents and everybody else. Like kind of like how she would hide the relationship in real life from everybody else.
Yeah.
How about not the director, but the studio guy?
Yeah. So the studio guy, he just shows up in the dinner, and kind of like the cowboy. Like we don't learn much about how they are in real life.
Sure.
I guess we could just make assumptions that they're probably just studio execs that will just flip it around. Is like tight with the director, but in the dream she protects them in this weird way.
Yeah.
Well, like the director's mother in real life, right? Well, like was the landlady in
good memory. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. So what do we think about that? We think of the I don't know.
So the director's mother is the landlord in her dream. I don't remember what they say in real life. They have a conversation.
I don't.
What did
remember
they talk?
What the
I don't remember.
Was entirely about
between in the real life the mother with Diane.
All they talk.
What they say?
Shoot,
I really can't remember.
It was like it was with the director and his mom standing right next to each other, right? And then them
like
talking to her.
right before they go in for dinner.
Yeah.
Do you remember the tone of that conversation?
I forgot what they said.
She was just like telling a story, like reminiscing about something. That's all I can remember.
Did the conversation go well?
it didn't go badly or well because right after the couple, the director and real Rita announced something.
Well, in her dream, the landlord is like, the mother is like suspicious of her, of the black-haired girl.
True.
Like she's saying that she's like bad news. Just interesting. I don't know how to tie it, but it's just something to think about.
Yeah.
Also, you were mentioning like you don't know how the cowboy really fits in that much, or even the
Because we don't
director,
really,
right?
we just see him pass by in reference to the quote, like if you see me twice, you did bad. Like that's just all it is.
Yeah.
We don't know anything else about him.
But also the diner guy, remember?
The diner guy.
Yeah, there's all
Sam is
that.
pulling it.
He just shows up at the diner, like the actual diner, at the register. He doesn't have like much importance, but I think that's just like one thing that's a true thing. In dreams, you don't like make up people. It's everybody. Just
that is
people
true.
you've seen throughout your life.
Good point,
you know,
Sam. So she projects that. Okay, I see that. She sees that guy, projects that, just that random dude.
Yeah, because in dreams you're not making like new people.
That
you're
is
just
true.
putting people you've seen in place.
I have another one. So this kind of, I'm just realizing, maps out the timeline of the movie. In the dream, Rita sees the waitress, name tag Diane.
Yes. Yeah.
In real life, she sees the waitress, name tag Betty. So it's like flipped around.
Yep.
Where in the dream, Rita sees the name and comes up with her identity of it being like maybe Diane Selwyn. But in real life, she sees the name Betty, the blonde-haired girl, and then makes that her
Identity
name in the dream.
That's a good point.
That's pretty fun.
Swaps around.
Yeah.
And the reason why that maps the timeline of the movie is because that means that scene had to have happened before she fell asleep.
Yeah.
Because she saw the name Betty from that name tag.
Yeah.
She didn't see it afterwards.
Sure.
That scene is actually before the dream.
That's true.
happened.
See, that's why I was a little confused with the like timeline at the end, but no.
Yeah. So that's cool. I'm only just now realizing that.
That's
which
true. Yeah.
puts another thing into perspective. That means that I think when she wakes up, Rita's already dead. Because that's because that's the scene where she puts the hit out on Camilla.
Yeah.
And she's also haunted because and now I'm stretching here and I'm not exactly sure, but I think the scene with the homeless monster thing,
the swamp thing,
is in reference to like Rita being dead, like not haunting her.
Okay.
So you think
he shows up at the very end, so that implies that the job was done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what are you saying about the monster type girl?
I'm having a hard time articulating why I think this, but with the timeline of the movie, I think that has to do with like the death of Rita or Camilla haunting her.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Also, that's the part where she gets the box or the box is there.
Yeah.
And before she wakes up, Rita puts the key into the box, and then everything kind of blows up. So there's that's why I'm saying it's tied together.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Because
okay,
we haven't even gotten into the blue box and the key thing yet.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm relating it to Rita. That's how I articulate it. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the box is there, and it's like there's finality.
How about the crime guy?
Oh, I think that was just like pretty easy correlation. Like, in real life, he's some sketchy dude who's taking out a hit, and then in her dream, she put him right where he, would fit as another sketchy dude.
How was that accident? Was he related to the accident, the hitman guy?
In the dream?
Yeah. Because that was them three driving? Was that not them that did that accident? No?
No, it wasn't them three. I feel like those were in the dream.
Just like completely unrelated people?
Two separate things. I feel like his crime and that crime were two separate ones, but they are the same one in real life, technically.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, other than that, he's just like a dumb hitman.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So the big question is, where's the fat lady who gets shot? What's her meaning?
She's everything. The whole movie revolves around her.
Discussing kind of where they are, dream versus real life, has helped
like
understand it a little bit more.
That's why I don't know if y'all remember this, but when like there are a couple parts of the movie where we're like, because I'm mapping out.
Yeah, like when they say the name tag.
Yeah. I'm just like, like that's where she got it from or whatever. Anyways, I kind of want to get into the box, the key, and specifically the Silencio scene, because that's pretty much if not the last 20 minutes, whatever, that's the emotional climax of the film.
Mm-hmm.
Just what are y'all's thoughts on it? I mean, we'll try to break it down as best we can.
I think the box and the key are pretty easy to like make out, right? Because in the dream, this and this kind of are just like part of the puzzle of finding out, you know, who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remind me. So it's Rita has the key.
Yes. And then they get the box.
Diane has Betty has the box.
Yeah.
From after that scene. Okay.
And in real life, there is a blue key, right? So I just assumed that would, you know, be the closest correlation to this.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly, but that's the closest I could like.
Well, I think it's like, let's break it down again. Diane has the box. Betty has the box.
Yeah.
And the Rita girl has the key. And she opens it, right? Okay. So it's like she's like finding out the truth or something like that. That's something there.
Yeah, true.
It's hard to map out, but obviously, like, that's her reconciling with something that happens between them in real life. But that's just a symbol that we'll just have to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll have to interpret that.
Yeah.
And the other part was
The silencio scene.
the silencio scene.
Yeah. Well, how did that make you?
I don't know how to interpret that,
dude.
right? Silencio, so just be quiet. Then there's no band, there's no orchestra, and then the whole song was about love and crying and losing your love, basically.
For me, this is why it's one of the best scenes in the movie, and I kept on repeating this throughout the whole scene. But I was like, because it's an emotional moment in the movie, and even me, like, I'm watching, I'm like, holy crap, like this is beautiful. Like the singing is beautiful. It's a very strong moment, but it works in parallel with like. She has a dream or a fantasy that's not real, and they are in the dream being emotionally moved by something that isn't real. Like there is no band, there is no orchestra. She's not singing.
It's just lip sync.
Like it's fake, and it's just a fantasy, but it's like still real to them. And I feel like that thematically
applies to a relationship.
Applies to the relationship. Applies to goals, and applies to just the storyline itself with her and her relationship with Camilla in her mind.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because she's like, and you go to it in real life, and it's depicted in a much more different way. Where that one is very romantic and theatrical, but in real life she's just like violently masturbating. You know what I mean? Like, that stuff is why I would say like,
yeah, that's a good
that's
way
a
to,
moving moment. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, it makes sense. I wasn't sure where to go with that one.
I mean, that makes sense. Also, then at the end of the play, or whatever you want to call it, she does die while still the fake love is going on.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
The
Exactly.
lip syncing is interesting too.
Like I remember you kind of reacted when he was playing trumpet and then he stops playing.
Yeah.
And then it still keeps going.
Yeah.
It's just it's an interesting.
That was cool.
Like Lynch playing with the audio and the visual. I thought it was moving at the very least.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about. I want to talk about the dead body in Diane Selwyn's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's her projecting herself. Because they're like, "Where's Diane?" And like Diane, like she lives down there, and then they go in and she's just like dead. And there's like, I don't think there's that many layers to it. It's just like she just sees herself as like she's been dead since this
happened.
Whole thing with falling apart with Camilla. I just think it's cool to mention.
I think it was powerful and like shocking whenever they walk into the house and like they're covering their nose and stuff. Like it's powerful. Yeah. And then we see the body and the face and all that stuff.
One thing I want to ask you guys: what do you think the little people was about? The parents.
The parents?
I could not tell you.
You could not. No. Them crawling through the door.
Other than
and then,
I think it's just creepy. I don't know.
Yeah. Other than clearly like representing her parents.
You think
I don't know why they're small?
You think he was just being weird?
I think it felt like
through?
bugs like through the door, right?
I think it's like they creep through into her mind because in the dream Diane is like locked away. It's a dead body, but like she's like locked away, abandoned, and they like just creep in from underneath the door and then I don't know. And also that same like thunder stuff is very similar to the Silencio like show, like the thunder and stuff that's like happening and all like the theatrical effects of like the smoke, like all that happens during the theater scene. I wouldn't know how to articulate why that's connected.
Yeah,
but it's a cool that
is there
shows up because it's real life, but like it isn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like them coming back
like
in,
having a weird.
Like, is it another dream? Is she dead? Like I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I think it's some kind of bad trip.
There's so much to interpret.
Yeah,
it's like very abstract.
This has been a criticism with like Lynch's movies where people are just like Like it's just weird. Like you can't just do a bunch of weird crap and then expect us to like follow your BS.
Yeah.
But Lynch's whole thing is like why would I want to watch or like make something that I completely understand?
Fair
like
enough.
what's the like he wants to like it's more about like the evoking of the emotions and
Sure.
stuff like that. That's fun.
I think there's like tension in that. Like it's like I think you need both because I mean this movie obviously there's a lot of like abstract stuff, but I feel like as evidenced by us like dissecting it, like you can make sense of it. There are movies where it's like too off the wall, where nothing makes sense, and I don't understand anything that aren't enjoyable. On the other hand, I don't want to be fed at like all things. So
because it would be funny if we decided and we're just like, oh, this is BS. Like, why are they tiny? It doesn't make any sense. Or like, oh yeah, blue box and key, whatever, bro.
Yeah,
dreams.
Yeah. It's an exercise of the mind to an extent, right? I mean, this like powerful mind,
like laying pipe,
like a love life baby.
Yeah, it's like a riddle. Like it rhymes with something.
Yeah, I think so. What was it interesting? I think I'm gonna watch it again tomorrow or something.
Tomorrow, like soon you'll rewatch it.
Like soon.
I'll watch it again in a year.
Yeah.
What was y'all's favorite creative choice of this movie? Whether it be visually, performance, plot wise.
I would say for me, the whole thing was a dream thing should be a concept that is very like poorly done and cheesy.
Yeah.
But this is like the absolute peak version of it was all a dream. And it's the perfect storyline to have that because it was all a dream. The romance is a dream. Like the things that we romanticize, the whole romance, it was all a dream. The ambitions, the optimistic goal of becoming an actor. Like that stuff is like people reach for this stuff. The romanticism of trying to become an actress or an actor is like very popular. It's a classic story. And the movie being like, yeah, this is all a dream and here's real life. It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun. And you're right, because like the answer to the movie of it being a dream is like surprisingly simple. It's like what the dream is that makes it complex and interesting. Because you're right, it's overused in movies. The answer is simple. What we see is complex.
So yeah, the way that it handles it is like just this is the stroke of genius for me in this movie. Like
that's interesting.
we just had a dream. Like is what I'm watching this movie. I'm like, oh, we're having this dream right now, and then we wake up, and I hate every second of it. But
I feel like knowing that on the second watch, it's going to change a lot.
What you, Sam?
Well, my next watch.
What?
Sorry, I was a little lost in thought.
I like how I whatted Sam's what, and then you whatted my what. What?
I think he's just asking like life love baby.
Oh, okay. So David Lynch is life. Rest in peace, David Lynch. Sorry.
So what else has Lynch done? Are a lot of his movies like this?
They're all weird.
Okay, they're all weird.
Yeah, when we say Lynch, that name holds a strong reputation in cinema.
So is he like? He's one of the greatest directors of all time. Like,
Many
is he
would say
in
so.
that? He's in that tier.
Many would say so.
Okay, interesting.
I don't think he has the longevity or weirdly the accessibility or the impact that like.
I feel like the accessibility makes sense.
Yeah, because usually I criticize some directors for being too accessible. Like their voice isn't like strong enough.
Yeah,
but like in terms of like a mass audience, Lynch might be a little too far down himself, but other people love that. So
Is this his most popular movie?
For sure. Yeah, and also I hear his most accessible, which is really funny because if we showed this to all of Life Group, they'd be like,
aren't most of his movies like very weird, eccentric?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
We're gonna have to wait a few more years before we watch like Eraserhead. Shout out to Zach, he loves that movie. Shout out to Zach.
Friend of the pod, Zach. Yeah. That's interesting.
Any other last thoughts? I gotta say this Loki went way better than I thought it was gonna go. I thought we were just gonna crack jokes the whole time, but we really did deep dive.
Like, we did.
I was kind of like inching like y'all want to go down this because do you remember during Weapons when I wanted to go down like the Epstein rabbit hole? You were like, no.
Well, the Epstein's a little bit different.
That was a little out of pocket. Yeah.
Considering a man just got shot over.
Let's do it right now.
I stand by it. But I'm glad I really appreciate y'all walking down that road with me.
I think it helped me like understand
helped me understand
like a lot more.
I also feel like I did a much better job than I thought I was going to do because I was worried going into.
I think working it by instead of like plot or scene by scene by character is like much simpler.
Characters, their connections,
Yeah.
and like your own.
Yeah, for our second movie, is this our second in
This is our
the
third.
list of shame? Okay, what was
We had
First
Inglourious
was-
Bastards
And Big
then
Lebowski.
Big
okay? Big Lebowski. Okay, this was a very hard turn compared to the other two, but I liked it. It was different.
Bastards,
Big Lebowski.
like Bastards, like down the middle, like very, very good, but very like well made.
Yeah.
Lebowski ticks one way where it's like more lighthearted.
Yeah.
Mulholland Drive all
the way over.
Yeah, so we'll see where we go next week.
Yeah, that'll be
I
interesting.
think third. I like the first two. I like lulled Joel in.
Yeah.
I'm, like very familiar.
This
very
like
familiar.
boom,
Bang.
bang, love life, baby, bang.
Thank you for listening. That was a much better pod than I thought it'd go. That was very smooth.
No, I think it was great.